It's Tuesday, May 16th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Topping your headlines, a Bronx mom is in court in Suffolk today accused of the death of her 7-year-old daughter. Police arrested Erica Baez yesterday. They say she left her 7-year-old daughter, Caitlin Pineda, unattended in the pool at the Marriott Melville Long Island Hotel in January of last year. The girl was found unresponsive and remained in a coma until she died on May 1st. Baez is charged with manslaughter. Police are asking your help finding the man who took pictures of kids in Smithtown. Take a look. We're told this man took pictures of children and staff without permission at Gold Medal Gymnastics Center a few weeks ago. Police say he drove off in this car. It's a pivotal day for Long Island schools as you vote on the biggest portion of your property tax bill. School budgets are up for vote today. This year, many homeowners say, or they may see smaller than usual increases due to increase in state aid. However, some districts are looking to pierce the state tax cap. Along with budgets, Long Islanders are casting ballots in school board races and propositions. To see our complete voter guide, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Suffolk County Community College is proposing a 3.1% tuition hike for the 2023-2024 school year. Officials say the move accounts for an inflation-driven rise in operating costs after freezing tuition for the past 4 years. Full-time tuition is expected to rise by $170 to $5,640 next year. The cost of a single credit would rise by $7 to $235. Olympic gold medal figure skater Sarah Hughes is running for Congress. The Great Neck native is joining a growing list of Democrats looking to unseat Island Park Republican Anthony D'Esposito in the 4th Congressional District. A spokesman for Hughes telling Newsday, quote, "Born and raised on Long Island, Sarah is concerned about where we're headed, whether it's rising prices, public safety, and gun violence, or threats to women's health." Only a Newsday, tons of tick bites. Long Island is seeing an earlier and more active tick season. Steve Langford tells us why.
In a wooded section of Manorville, entomologist Dr. Scott Campbell is trolling for ticks.
Here's one.
Using a white piece of corduroy fabric, Dr. Campbell, Suffolk County's chief of the Arthropod-Borne Disease Lab at the Department of Health Services, demonstrates how easily ticks attach themselves, much like anyone walking in the woods might encounter unknowingly.
You don't want ticks to get underneath clothing because once they get underneath clothing, they can bite and they're harder to find then.
We are living in one of the counties with the highest number of Lyme cases in the whole country.
300,000 cases of Lyme disease are reported nationwide every year, according to Dr. Luis Marcos, infectious disease physician and associate professor of medicine at Stony Brook University.
30,000 of them will develop long-term symptoms.
Typical symptoms of Lyme disease, according to the CDC, fever, headache, skin rash, and if untreated, it can spread to the joints, the heart, and nervous system.
For Lyme disease, 24 hours, if a tick is on you that long, it can give you Lyme disease.
The urgency of spotting a tick on your skin is as important as the need to remove it properly with tweezers.
This is not a real tick, obviously, but you grab the tick as close to the skin as possible at the head. You're not squeezing the body. You're just grabbing the head that's close to the skin and pulling directly out.
At Stony Brook Children's Hospital, they're conducting a clinical trial for a new Lyme disease vaccine.
We're currently enrolling children 5 through 17 years old, which is important because that's the age group at greatest risk of getting Lyme disease.
Lyme has always been the overarching one. Everyone's always concerned about Lyme disease. But again, there are other pathogens and other diseases that ticks can transmit. So it's important to talk with your healthcare professional and make sure that everything is being looked for.
When getting back to nature is more than a walk in the park. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
For more ticks, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A reminder to watch your speed. The work zone speed camera grace period ends tomorrow. Drivers who clocked going more than 10 miles over the speed limit in work zones with cameras will get tickets. The Department of Transportation says they have 30 mobile units that will take photos of all speeding motorists on state highways, so watch your speed. Attention shoppers, an institution that went bankrupt during the pandemic is back. Century 21 is reopening its flagship store at noon today in Manhattan. The mayor is expected to speak at the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Martha Stewart is making a splash. The 81-year-old has just been chosen as one of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit cover models. That makes her the oldest model to grace the cover of the annual swimsuit issue.
I'm shooting in the Dominican Republic in this beautiful place for Sports Illustrated swimsuit. And so far, so good. Not too stressful. Getting dressed in 10 different bathing suit outfits can be a little exhausting.
Stewart says she hopes the cover inspires people to try new things, no matter what stage of life you're in. The issue hits newsstands this Thursday. You are rocking it, Martha. Coming up on this Tuesday morning, life is sweet for one local family.
These rainbow cookies are so delicious. I'll show you how they're made by a Long Island mom. Yum.
Our Lisa DiStefano has an exclusive look at Zola Bakes Plus.
I think the idea of our first Porch Fest here in Long Beach is to bring that community feel back.
Only a Newsday, a preview of a unique festival about to get underway in Long Beach. But first, your hyper-local weather. Mostly sunny today, highs around 75 degrees. Tonight it's 56 and cloudy. Tomorrow we're in the mid-60s and sunny. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can.
Something special in the city by the sea. The first ever Porch Festival is kicking off this weekend. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
As horrible as COVID was for everybody, and the lockdown and the isolation, a lot of us in these neighborhoods in Long Beach spent a lot of time sitting on our porches, seeing our next door neighbor, being socially distanced, but at least being able to talk to somebody across the street or across the way. I know here in my neighborhood, it was a lot of playing guitar at sunset. Everyone was home because of the lockdowns, because a lot of us were temporarily laid off. And so there was a sense of community where we're all kind of sitting around people that, living here for 5 years, I never actually had a conversation with. But then during COVID, they became my best friends. So I think the idea of our first Porch Fest here in Long Beach is to bring that community feel back. That idea of having a Porch Fest here in Long Beach where kind of re-energizing that idea of just going outside with the guy who lives next door to you, listening to some music and just hopefully enjoying a beautiful day out there. I just absolutely fell in love with being here in Long Beach, and I couldn't imagine living anywhere else on Long Island.
Love it. For more on the Porch Festival, go to newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Here's a sweet story. A Dix Hills mom is turning heads with her colorful cookies. Take a look at this here. Newsday TV's Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Sam, I know it's going to be a good day when I'm greeted by a large lollipop.
I can't wait for you to see our kitchen.
Is it through there?
It is.
All right.
This is Zola Bakes. We're Dix Hill's mom of two with another on the way. Samantha Zola creates her vibrantly colored rainbow cookies.
I always loved baking. I was baking my whole childhood. And after I went to college, I decided to go to pastry school. I always loved the way rainbow cookies looked, but I didn't necessarily like the way they tasted. I always thought they were a little bit dry.
Samantha started baking her own rainbow cookies when she left New York to live in South Beach.
So I was baking a lot out of my apartment and decided to make rainbow cookies because I was just really missing home. And it kind of gave me that idea that I should start shipping rainbow cookies nationwide.
She now ships to every state.
On our busiest week, we've shipped over 50,000 cookies.
That's a lot of cookies.
It's a lot of cookies.
All out of the central islip kitchen.
Rainbow cookies are actually a 2-day process.
Okay.
So we bake one day, and then we put them in the freezer, and then the following day, drip them all in chocolate.
I'm here for icing day?
Yes, it's the best day.
Part. Okay.
Yeah.
The almond cake cookies come in custom colors with a choice of raspberry and apricot jam or chocolate hazelnut spread.
This is your signature.
This is our signature. All of our cookies get a chocolate drip. I like to make an S.
I'm sorry, whoever gets this bag.
And then
this one's a little sad.
we'll put just a little bit of edible glitter on top.
A little extra glitter for this bag.
Exactly.
Okay, now what?
You eat them.
The best part. My first Zola Bakes cookie.
My kids love that I have a rainbow cookie business.
Life is sweet in your family.
Life is very sweet in our family.
For Newsday TV, Elisa DiStefano.
Everything looks so yummy. For more on the colorful cookies, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.